and beverage has been my passion from hotel school, because my interest was in the culinary before in the hotel school, and I always thought that knowing the food is more important to get into this business, and that's how I evolved and joined the industry, made a career out of it, joined the food and beverage department. And after passing out from school, I did look at big companies who were trendsetters in food and beverage only. And one of them was Hyatt, and it was a very growing company in India at the time when I joined them. And since they were trendsetters in F&B, I evolved with them. I've moved many hotels, worked with many concepts, being Park Hyatt Goa, which was one of the flagship Park Hyatt properties in India, which has got multiple food and beverage concepts. From there, grown within the company from an outlet manager to an assistant director food and beverage, and then felt the need to move into business hotels. And that's when I moved from there to the Hyatt in Calcutta. And also having a little bit of pre-opening exposure, having opened the Park Hyatt in Goa, I moved to this property, which is a big inventory hotel, convention MICE hotel with 451 rooms and very big convention center. Successfully have opened this hotel as a pre-opening team member. Learned many aspects, but the one thing that I have really learned and understood is the companies could have been different, the hotels could have been different, but what matters most is the service aspect and the product aspect of food and beverage, that is food and beverage. And that is the only thing that makes a difference in the hospitality industry. Structures can be different. The hotel might look gorgeous, but if your service standards are not up to the mark, no guest is going to come back to you. And I feel that is the key to differentiate a good hotel from a mediocre and ordinary hotel. We have a very big focus on sustainability. We have policies in Hyatt which are strongly adhered to when it comes to endangered species, especially items like sharks, which are endangered, and we have a very with the policy is so strict that we don't have those things on our menus, and that's how we contribute towards the environment. Besides that, the hotel itself, we have a lot of initiatives wherein we recycle, reuse a lot of products. Rainwater harvesting is something that we look at in this hotel. We have solar panels in this hotel which absorb the sun rays, and we utilize that in many ways to run the operation of the hotel. So a lot of initiatives in different aspects of the hotel operation, not only food and beverage, which we feel is something that we do as our part for the environment. If your food is overall not up to the mark, I think that's the only thing that would really matter in a market like India. And I feel the contribution is 100% for a restaurant to run successfully. We have to deliver what we promise, and we have ensured in all our Hyatt hotels that whatever we serve to our guests or whatever is on the menu, one is cooked to perfection, second is as authentic as the concept states, and no fusion. And we also ensure that we have specialized chefs who are trained to make this happen. And I feel this is very important, because it's not that we cook something which is on a trial or an experiment basis. Until unless we are not sure, we don't have it on the menu. We wouldn't tweak for sure. What we really do is our cuisine or whatever restaurants that we open, we keep it as authentic, prepared by skilled chefs, using only freshest of ingredients. And the moment we make sure that we get these ingredients right and the methods of preparation right, we keep the cuisine authentic, and that is what is different. That's how we stand apart from the rest of the restaurants or from the rest of the hotel chains who have great restaurants. Every city has a different kind of a business and different segments of people who work. With my experience of working in Park Hyatt Goa, which is a resort, we have people who are holiday makers, and their needs and their requirements as a guest is very different. They are very relaxed. They come on a holiday, they spend a minimum of 7 days in a hotel, and their requirements in terms of food and beverage is completely different. When I moved on to the Hyatt in Calcutta, it's a big wedding destination because of different communities which are there, and it's a big market for Marwadi weddings. Their needs and their requirements for a wedding is completely different as well. And again, a business hotel back in a state like Haryana or Delhi NCR is a place where guests really want to experiment new food, new restaurants, and eating out is much more than any other metro in India, and their needs are again very different. So all these put together is what really makes me identify the needs of every customer. So today, if I have a holiday maker coming into this hotel, I know how to really take care of him. Or for that matter, if we do a wedding in this hotel, I know exactly what their needs would be and how we're going to fulfill it. So that's really made the difference for me. Manpower in today's age is skilled manpower in today's age for the hospitality industry is a concern to a certain extent, and it's only because the supply is not as much as what the demand is, and people really want to get into big chains, and like any other sector that is growing, hospitality is also growing, and people or associates who join us really feel the need to grow like other sectors, and that is the only concern that I see. However, how we have dealt with it is in food and beverage, we ensure that every associate that is joined us has got ample of exposure and training in different areas of food and beverage, and this only helps them to become a more rounded F&B professional. So he's got training to handle room service, he's got training to handle the events department, he's got training to handle restaurants and bars, and as and when they develop in these areas, they get the confidence that yes, that's how their career is progressing, and that's how they grow, and that's one reason why we're able to keep these people, these associates back with us and grow with the company. I am overall in charge of ensuring that all the food and beverage outlets in this hotel and the events department operate profitably, one, second with 100% guest satisfaction, and to the standards that Hyatt has laid down to ensure that we meet each and every standard, and these standards are only for the benefit of the guests that we have in house, and that is my key and main responsibility. From an assistant manager pre-opening joining Park Hyatt Goa to a director food and beverage, it's not been a very long journey, and that's why the growth is there, and people get opportunities, and the number of hotels and that we are expanding with in India is only something that would say that every individual who joins this company, which is a food and beverage strong company, has his growth not only to a director food and beverage level, but even higher to become general managers in this company. I haven't really thought about that because it's not only food and beverage that interests me now. I would like to look at going ahead and handling a whole hotel as such, and that's my career aspiration, to become a general manager with the company. And my intention in the near future is at least not to do something of my own. customer satisfaction is the most important, and that's what is going to make you different from the rest. And I feel that what the guest needs is what you would have to give him, and that should be the focus. And career with any company would be there as long as you do your basics right. So basics in F&B is very important, and that's what they need to remember.